Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 21 online CFM game. We are now in week 10 of the 2024 season here in the Premier Madden League. We're starting the second half stretch, and our Detroit Lions are sporting a nice 7-1 record, and a lot of those games coming within the division. Of course, today's game against the Green Bay Packers will be our 6th and final NFC North game in a row that we will be playing. We've gone 4-1 in this stretch so far. It's been superb, and we can cap it off with a victory against the Packers. That would be huge. Meanwhile, for the Green Bay Packers, they entered this game with a nice 5-3 record themselves. The issue for Green Bay is they haven't gotten wins against ourselves, the Detroit Lions, and the Minnesota Vikings. That's 2 out of 3 losses this season, and if you can't win against the top 2 teams in your division, you're not competing for the division. So this is a statement game for Green Bay as they look to turn the ship around. We are underway in Motown. The Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions will battle once more. Bryce Young and DJ Uiagalelei will continue their short but storied rivalry within the division. DJ with the ball first, and his first pass is a completion to Amon-Ra St. Brown, but that'll still bring up a 3rd down and 4. DJ with a good pocket, rolling to the left, middle of the field, finding Uiagalelei for the first down. The Lions are back in black. How about this? The black uniforms for the first time in a while, besides a couple of playoff games. And DJ delivering the dime to Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's Laviska Shenault. He'll spin for the first down. A hot 4-for-4 start for Big Cinco. But as we run the ball on first down, we lose yardage. Second down, keep it on the ground, and maybe got a yard, but at the price of a big Micah Parsons hit. Now it's 3rd down, 5 wide. DJ getting away from the penetration, rolling. Can he run it himself? Oh, he tried to throw it. There is a flag here. Let's see what it is. It's going to be illegal forward passing. I thought we might have gotten a bailout right there in the form of roughing the passer, but it is going to be an illegal forward pass as DJ barely crossed the line of scrimmage, trying to make some magic happen. Pass wasn't even completed, and we end up settling for the field goal. The good thing about having Johnny Hekker with that focus kicking meter is that field goals aren't really going to be an issue. It's really just about whatever we can get in Hekker's field goal range, because, I mean, the only way we can mess it up is, you know, either I just get some huge lag spike or I just miss the meter a little bit and we get blocked as Michael Mayer makes the catch right there. And last time we played Green Bay, Michael Mayer was not in the game. He was injured, and Blake Jarwin tore us up. So I guess it doesn't matter who the tight end for the Green Bay Packers is. It just matters that Bryce Young is the quarterback, and Bryce Young cooking early, middle of the field. That's a wide open Devontae Adams. A goal to go for the Packers. Let's see if they can convert their goal line opportunity into 6, unlike our Detroit Lions. Bryce keeping it himself, and he's going to get tackled a couple of yards short by Bobby Wagner, and Bryce Young is injured on the play. So this will bring in Slovis, the backup quarterback. On 3rd down, he'll get the ball, and he'll get spilled to the ground by Deshaun Hand, and that'll bring out the field goal unit for the Green Bay Packers. So we trade a couple of field goals early on, both Young and DJ looking locked in, but for the Green Bay Packers, a big injury scare as Bryce Young looked like he might be out for the rest of the game, but Bryce Young will be okay. He should be good enough to return to the game in the next drive. Meanwhile, we are at a 2nd down and 17. Running the ball has not gone well for us. We've been losing yards, so we'll just have to see if we can air it out on 3rd down and 13. Once again, 5 wide. Once again, a 3-man rush. That'll give DJ a ton of space, a ton of time, and an open Deebo Samuel. That's a 1st down and a whole lot more. DJ already over 100 yards as we start the second quarter, but Emery's lost the ball. That's John Emery's first fumble of this season, and it's going to result in a turnover as we were entering the red zone. Watch out! Aaron Jones nearly gave it right back. Oh, that's unfortunate for us because our offense was looking smooth, and, you know, pretty much 2 red zone opportunities and only 3 points to show for it. Not what you want to see. That's going to be a 3rd down and inches, and the Packers will run the ball. Aaron Jones getting a bit sketchy behind that line of scrimmage, but he'll still get that 1st down as Jones, another carry, but not going to get too much. So right now, the running game is really failing us right now. You know, as much as we want to make sure we establish the run after, you know, our past loss against the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, look at Jamie and Sherwood. He's going to run with that ball. Can he run all the way? He swerves Bryce Young, and he's in for the touchdown. That's a Detroit Lions pick six, and Jamien Sherwood, in his third season with the Detroit Lions, is stepping up big time. With the departure of Jeremiah Moon, with the added responsibility of being a sub-linebacker, Jamien Sherwood is continuing to impress the Detroit Lions as we have Aaron Jones running the ball, and that could be our recipe for success, similar to last game against the Minnesota Vikings. See if we could force the Packers into a couple of mistakes. As great and sensational as Bryce Young has been against our Detroit Lions, that's usually why the Packers do not ultimately pull out the wins, is because eventually there's a late game turnover, or so a couple of turnovers as we get the sack with Julian Ward. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 17. Young got to be careful here. He's going to have the pocket, but who's open? He didn't find anybody. He instead found Christian Holmes, who will swat that pass away. And this is not a great punt right here, as Taylor Stewart's able to down the ball. But we're going to get it at our own 35, wide open. Amon-Ra St. Brown. We just have to build on what our offense is doing so far. Remember, our offense has been doing great. It's just, we only have 3 points to show for it on that side of the ball. As DJ using that escape artist right now to his advantage a couple of times. Can we use it one more time? We don't need to. Open it, Chenault. He'll get the 1st down to the 27-yard line. We're getting a lot of big hitters. Oh, but once again, as we keep it pretty much on the ground on a jet sweep on 1st down, we lose 4 yards, and now it's 2nd down and long. We continue to put ourselves in these bad situations, and that's finally going to be the first incompletion of the game for DJ. Now it's 3rd down and 14. Watch out, DJ rolling. Anybody open? DJ with space, with time. He's thinking. He finally fires underneath to Chenault. That's going to be a minimal gain, and once again, Johnny Hecker is on the field, and out the 2-minute warning, Johnny Hecker will give us a 2-possession lead. It's good, but it's not great, right? It just feels like it's a fragile lead we're holding on to. As long as we're not getting 7, we're going to keep the door open for the Green Bay Packers, and we know how explosive their offense is. Let's see if Bryce Young, the second-year quarterback out of Alabama, can put together a 2-minute drill. So far, so good, finding R.J. Henderson, who played pretty well in the first matchup against our Lions. Oh, no. That's actually going to be caught. Not a great catch there by the rookie Henderson. Probably should have let that one go, and that's going to cost Green Bay their first timeout. Flag on the play, but for now it's a Jordan Burch sack, and it's going to stand as a Jordan Burch sack, holding on Bakhtiari, who I believe had his hands full with Khalil Mack, and now it's 3rd down and 18, and they're just going to run the ball conservatively with A.J. Dillon. It's going to be our Detroit Lions calling the timeout as we get the stop with Will Harris, trying to give ourselves some time to make something happen. And once again, the Packers have to be doing this intentionally. This has to be like some sort of scum punt they're doing, because that was the second time they, didn't get any power on the kick, and that's an open. Oh, man, how about Kenny Galladay and the power from the throw from DJ Uiagalelei going sidelines again, and quickly we're into field goal range. DJ once more, but DJ has no one to throw it to. Maybe. No, he's going to take it himself and just go out of bounds right there. I could have forced it, but I honestly didn't know whose icon was what, so I was just kind of chilling. Maybe chilling a bit too long in that pocket as Rashad Gary gets the sack, and with only 1 timeout to our name, 3rd down and 11, I'm actually just going to let the clock burn down here, save that timeout until about 3 seconds left, and then we'll just kick the field goal. We'll just take our 3. Unfortunately, it's going to be another drive that ends in 3, but the fact that we got any points on this drive was good. We had to play pretty much perfect to get a touchdown in that scenario, and the sack pretty much did us in. We were doing great until then, but, we'll just take our 3, be happy that we even got a chance to get that. Green Bay does get the ball to start the second half. Defense has been doing pretty well so far. We can't expect them to get, hold the Packers out of the end zone every single time. So, as long as we just get points, get touchdowns in the second half, not defense touchdowns, just touchdowns, I think we're doing okay as we get the interception from Bobby Wagner. Defense doing the job and then some as Wagner off the deflection from Sherwood. Next play, DJ gives it right back. That's what we did not need. We were playing a clean football game until then, and Bobby Wagner is suddenly all over the field. That was unfortunate because, it was not an on-balance throw, but I was like, all right, I got faith in DJ to make this play. Unfortunately, he missed the tight end by just a little bit, and margin of error was small enough to where we went from getting a completion to getting a pick as we get the swat there from Tracy Walker. Pass coverage has definitely been stout. It's been a lot better than the first game we played against Green Bay so far, so we've made some defensive adjustments, but they're still moving the ball until now. Khalil Mack off the edge, gets the sack. He's on fire. Second down, it's Aaron Jones trying to cut that one way outside, but Jeff Okudah with good containment. It'll be 3rd down and long for Bryce Young. He'll go against a 3-man rush. That includes Mack. That includes Burch. And Young is still able to make the big play to Aaron Jones. That is a signature Bryce Young play for the Green Bay Packers on the move with the dime. He does it again, this time to Devontae Adams, and now the Packers are kicking it into high gear. They've been dormant for the first 2.5 quarters, and they'll stay sleeping as Bobby Wagner knocks the lights out of Aaron Jones. My goodness, how many times has Bobby Wagner made a signature play for the Detroit Lions? Well, he's made a couple in this game at least. Oh, that was a wide open John Emery, but someone on that defensive line was able to get a swat. That could have been huge. Instead, it's second down, and DJ feeling flustered. He's going to throw the ball away, feeling a little bit of pressure. Ghost pressure. Now it's 3rd down and 10 from our own 31-yard line. DJ with a great pocket here. He'll stand strong and finally go downfield. That's Galladay and Kenny G. Once again, a downfield threat on 3rd down. Mega conversion, and the Detroit Lions continue to get the big hitters. That's going to be Debo taking us to the 7. This will be John Emery. Woohoo! Emery with the sweet feet and the touchdown. The Detroit Lions stay committed to the ground game just enough to finally be rewarded, and now a 2-point conversion to make it a 21-point game. We're going to pass Littleton out the backfield. Antoine Littleton. He'll get the conversion as we have an injury to Zadarius Smith. So, yeah, that was, I believe, the first catch in the regular season for Littleton, even though it's not going to count in the stat sheet since 2-point conversion stats don't count. You know, it counts as 2 points for us. We'll take that. It's Darius Smith out for the rest of the game. That's good for us. Khalil Mack making a huge tackle in the backfield. That's great for us. As Bryce Young, second down, suddenly down by a lot, are these Green Bay Packers. It just feels like, you know, they haven't been able to put together a full drive in this game for whatever reason. A mistake is made along the way. Their last drive was the most unfortunate as they get that 3rd down conversion, because that was just Bobby Wagner, you know, making a signature Bobby Wagner play. And what a trade that was, getting Bobby, man. Like, in the 2 seasons we have had Bobby Wagner since that season 3 trade deadline, like, you know, that's been such a difference maker for our defense. This has been unbelievable. Considering where we were having, like, Jamie Collins as our middle linebacker, yeah. Bobby Wagner, that guy was a future Hall of Famer before he came to our Lions, and he's just building his case for Canton as the Green Bay Packers are putting together a solid drive, but it is taking up some time, and they do need to get 7. Getting 3 is not going to help them much. Second down, that's definitely not going to help Jamie and Sherwood on the sack. Sherwood's doing it in multiple ways as we have a 3rd down and 15. Now it's Jordan Birch's turn. His second sack of the game. 4th down and 24. Packers don't care about the field goal. We're going to go and prevent defense, and Green Bay not even going to give Bryce Young a chance. That's Birch with back-to-back sacks to end the drive. And now it's time for our Detroit Lions to simply take some clock. Unfortunately, running the ball not doing us too well. It's going to be the garbage time master, Ty Johnson, on 3rd down and 9, getting the 1st down conversion. Johnson! Oh, trying to hit a little hezzy on Jair, but that's still going to be a mega 1st down. That's going to allow us to chew more clock. Now it's Antoine Littleton in the game, and look at Littleton carrying the pile. Ty Johnson back in. Johnson cuts it inside, and let's see if he got that 1st down, because that will really help us out. He did not. 3rd down in inches, and we're going to go with Littleton. Fullback dive, but unfortunately Littleton's actually going to lose a yard there. I accidentally called a QB kneel. I meant to bring the field goal unit out right there, so it would have been nice to, you know, get at least a 1st down, if not just get the touchdown there. But, you know, at the very least, given the condition of this game, we pretty much have it in hand, barring an epic collapse. You know, we'll just show some respect. We'll bring the field goal unit out. We'll not do anything crazy. Our defense is doing outstanding this game, so let's just let them finish this one off. We're not going to give up any crazy plays. Just make it, or we're going to go in an all-out blitz. Or we're going to leave Devontae Adams one-on-one. All right. I'm saying what I think we should be doing, and then, you know, the actual on-the-field me is doing something crazy as Jordan Birch is going nuts right now. That's sack number 3. Suddenly, Jordan Birch is uncontainable on that inside, just shedding double teams with ease, and Packers still doing that scum punt down however many points. Like, come on, bro, give it up. As unfortunately, that's going to be J.C. Treader injured, and doesn't look too great, as it looks like he was not able to move one of his arms, as we have Ty Johnson with an open lane. Ty Johnson freed again, and the garbage time master. This is why he's earned that nickname. Unfortunately, J.C. Treader with a torn labrum. It didn't look like that based on the way he was suffering from that injury, but it's going to be a torn labrum, and that's going to knock J.C. Treader not only out of this game, but he'll be out for the next couple of weeks. So, that's going to be interesting for our Detroit Lions. Treader, probably the worst of our 5 offensive linemen, I believe. Either way, it's like, you know, it still hurts, so we'll see how that goes for us. But in the meantime, we extend their lead. We're up by 31 now, and it's really just about getting out of here without any more injuries. I don't say any injuries, but we've already lost Treader in garbage time, so it's any more injuries at this point. As Packers simply just looking for a touchdown. This has been a bit of a stunning result, just because, you know, I expected us to have another close game with Green Bay, and that's just what we've had against these Packers ever since the new user took over in Season 4. We've had some great battles. The DJ Uiagalelei versus Bryce Young rivalry has been as good as it gets in the Premier Madden League as far as within the division. You know, I mean, for us, it's been fun. I like playing this guy, but, you know, maybe it's because it's a one-sided rivalry. I don't know. But we're just chewing clock out here at the 2-minute warning. Going to Ty Johnson on 3rd and 2. Johnson! He'll get the first down, and that'll put the final dagger in this one. We'll bring out Caleb Williams, who was already in the game before, to kneel it out a little bit, and that'll be the ball game. So we officially end our NFC North stretch with a 5-1 record, 1 loss to the Minnesota Vikings. That's great. That's fantastic, and that's going to be a huge catapult, and at the very least, our playoff chances, because, you know, you want to win those inside the division games, because, you know, if it ever comes down to a tiebreaker between us and the Packers, we have that 2-0 advantage on them, and at the very least, we split the season series with the Minnesota Vikings, and, you know, we put the pressure on Minnesota to where they need to win the rest of their division games if they want to at least match us with a 5-1 division record. So, I mean, pass rush went off this game. We had a ton of sacks, and Jordan Burch was the head of the snake with 4. I mean, what a game for Jordan Burch. That might have been the best game of Burch. Actually, it has to be the best game of Burch's career. 4 sacks in one game. That's insane. You know, you think Khalil Mack would be the one that did that for us, but we have a versatile defensive line where at any given time between Hand, Hutchinson, Khalil Mack, Okwara, and Burch, anybody can go off. So JC Treader is going to be out for the next month. His injury replacement is going to be the undrafted rookie Cooper Mays. So Cooper Mays, 75 overall, and his pass blocking stats are actually not too shabby. So it might not be a huge loss for us as much as we might have thought, considering the lack of depth in free agency. But thankfully, we were able to get Cooper Mays as an undrafted free agent like before preseason started. So that was some solid GM work, I suppose we can say. And now we enter a couple of AFC South games. I believe we have a Thursday night matchup with the Indianapolis Colts, and then we have a Thanksgiving Day game against the Houston Texans. So the Colts game will be in today's video, and then next video we'll have the Thanksgiving game. So Indianapolis, as we look at their stats, they are definitely a run-first team. You see Jameis Winston with some horrific stats, with Jonathan Taylor over a $150 per game. So clearly, the way to stop the Indianapolis Colts is to limit Jonathan Taylor and force Jameis Winston to, well, do anything that isn't hand the ball off. But Indianapolis also comes in with a stout defense. But the good news is, now that we've finally cleared that gauntlet that was our 6 divisional games in a row, you know, now I feel like we're in a pretty good spot to make playoffs, right? We're now 8-1. It's going to be hard for us to miss playoffs. I'm not going to say we're guaranteed making the playoffs or anything like that, but, you know, now at the very least, we don't have to play too tight, right? Because I felt like, especially those last 2 games against the Minnesota Vikings, as we are underway with the Indianapolis Colts and the Detroit Lions on primetime television. But yeah, those last 2 games, especially against the Vikings and Packers, you know, I just felt like we were more so playing to just make sure we win that game and not screw it up, just so we could get the win. And now we can play a bit more loosely. We can try a couple new schemes out, a couple of new offensive and defensive, you know, whether it's, you know, plays or just philosophies. We have a 3rd down early on for the Indianapolis Colts. Jameis underneath, finding Jonathan Taylor. JT's not only the top back for them, he's also probably going to be the top receiver, as we have Paris Campbell running a jet sweep here, but he's not going to get too far. 2nd down, they'll go counter. Jonathan Taylor not going to get too far, and early on our Lions doing pretty solid. We just have to make sure we limit Taylor out the backfield on 3rd down and 8 as Jameis backing way up. Burch putting the penetration in, and that was nearly intercepted. Okuda was there to swat the ball. That'll eventually be a stop as Eric Stokes was not able to make the catch, and this will be Deebo Samuel on the return. Deebo! No, Deebo, no. He'll fumble the ball, and the Colts are right back on the field. DJ will have to keep his helmet off as we watch Jonathan Taylor run the ball, and the Colts are now in the red zone, and they'll go play action this time around. They'll go with Trey Burton, and Trey Burton actually able to find a little crease there, get away from Wagner and Harris. That was Wildcat with Paris Campbell at the quarterback position, not making the right decision. It's 3rd down. It's Jameis rolling once again, trying to get a bootleg play going, but I mean, it's just a bootleg play. Jameis is down, and that's going to be a field goal for the Indianapolis Colts, which, given the field position we gave them, not bad. Kind of crisis averted. Now we can finally bring our offense on the field for the first time in this game with over 6 minutes gone in the first quarter, as I believe our depth chart got messed up because Debo is also our kick returner. He's not supposed to be, so we'll just have to make do with that, and, well, hope Debo doesn't fumble the ball as John Emery bounced around like a pinball. Close to a first down, but not going to get it. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. We're actually going to go no huddle here. Detroit Lions offense staying on the field. This time we're going to look to pass with Uiagalelei. Edge pressure. DJ got to get it off. Looking for Komet, who is open, but unfortunately DJ missing the mark there. Now it's a 4th down and 1. We're going to go for it. We'll go with Emery, who tries his hardest to stumble for first down yardage. Didn't get there, never really stood a chance, to be honest. DeForest Buckner, the standout defensive tackle, was the one who made the play for the Colts, who once again get great field position and nearly had a touchdown. What a play by Tracy Walker to prevent the score, only for Jonathan Taylor to run it in with ease on the very next play. So our Detroit Lions go from maybe a first down, 2nd down and 1, and we never get a yard, never get much after that. So that was a bit of a flounder situation. I try to run no huddle on 3rd down. That's one of the things I want to try this game, where it's like, let's see, exactly what that no huddle pace can do for us, because it's something I don't implement too much. It's kind of just at random, whatever I'm feeling about no huddle, unless we're down a lot of points, as Tyquan Thornton getting open over the head of Walker, and he'll get that first down reception, though DJ looking, but nothing quite open. Tack McKinley able to get the pressure on and force the incompletion. The throw away. This is an open Chenault on the shovel option, and Lavishka nearly gets the first down, but once again, it's 3rd down, and once again on 3rd down and short, we're looking to pass. DJ with the deep shot. It's Galladay, the intended receiver. Marcus Peters, not the intended receiver, but he'll get the catch. He'll get the interception, and once again on 3rd down, passing the ball, trying to catch him off guard or something. It's not working right now. So we turn it over once again. First turnover on, actually, that's pretty much 3 turnovers in a row. And that's a turnover for the Colts and a touchdown for the Lions. Jonathan Taylor absolutely running rampant until he met the stone wall named Bobby Wagner. Oh, Bobby Wagner continues to add to his Lions highlight reel, crushing Jonathan Taylor, and Will Harris, right place, right time for the easy scoop and score. Lions defense keeps us in the game, and now let's see if they can get the job done, stopping Jonathan Taylor. Not so good on first down. Whoa! How dare you test Bobby Wagner, Shi Smith? That's silly, as we get the great open field tackle from Anthony Barr. 3rd down, they'll look to pass. It's Jameis, tipped at the line of scrimmage and incomplete. It looked like Jeff Okuda was on that anyways, but nonetheless, that'll be a stop. Hopefully Debo doesn't do anything crazy on this punt return. He tried it. He's eventually going to be chopped down by Darius Leonard, but here are the Detroit Lions riding some momentum. Play action on 1st down, and in the right corner, that's Kenny Galladay. Kenny G making his impact felt. We're going to Galladay again. Peters! Well, we went to Peters more than we went to Galladay on that play. A little late on the throw, so it'll be an incompletion. 2nd down underneath. It's John Emery on the reception. We just have to not turn the ball over. 3rd down and 5. Big play here. DJ with space. Will he take off? He'll try it, but he won't get far. He'll get sandwiched. DeForest Buckner and Bobby Okereke, one of the many players on this stout Indianapolis Colts defense. They'll force the punt, and that'll eventually go out of bounds at the 11-yard line. So we put Jameis and the boys deep in their own territory. Jameis picked off on the first play of the drive. It's Will Harris on the return, trying to get another touchdown in this one, but he'll give us great field position as we come out the eye, looking to pass underneath. It's Littleton. It's Antoine Littleton's role continues to be increased with the Detroit Lions. He nearly gets the first down. Emery with the conversion. It's nice to see us convert in short yardage and running the ball as we run it on 1st down with DJ himself. That's a solid gain. 2nd down and 4. It's Chenault in the game, but once again, DeForest Buckner is a man amongst boys in that interior. Of course, remember, J.C. Treader not in this one. Galladay is! Oh, but he doesn't have the ball. It's Malik Hooker instead for the interception. No points on the drive. A touchback for the Indianapolis Colts. Oh, that one hurt as we try to just give our big receiver a jump ball in the red zone, trying to trust in that red zone threat. Maybe a little bit too much right there. And for the 2nd time, we target Kenny Galladay, and we are intercepted as we have Jonathan Taylor actually getting first down yardage there. That was definitely all Jonathan Taylor on that rush. I believe he has that reach for it superstar ability, so that definitely came in handy for the Colts as they go to Jonathan Taylor yet again and yet again. 3rd down and 2. Rinse and repeat. Give it to JT. See what he can do. Already 11 rushes and a couple of receptions. They'll go jet sweep with Paris Campbell. We do a good job of defending the sweep again, but unfortunately, part of our defense was having Uiagalelei accidentally offside, so instead of the stuff, we're actually going to give 5 yards to the Colts. First down, they'll go to Will Shipley. Shipley probably fell for the first down. Yes, he did, as the Colts continue to run the ball with not that much time left in the first half, and we'll see how this strategy works out for them. They're still going to keep it on the ground with Jonathan Taylor, and this should finally force them, yes it does, to burn one of their 3 timeouts. 22 seconds left. Jameis, oh my, never stood a chance on 3rd down. Jordan Burch with the sack. Jordan Burch is starting to turn up for these Detroit Lions as we have a long field goal attempt by York. It is going to be solidly through the uprights, and that's the Colts with a 6-point lead as we're looking to start the second half, and we're not going to try to return that ball right there. Debo, you've already fumbled it once. Let's just see if John Emery can make some magic happen here. Not going to risk too much as we do call a timeout just to see if John Emery can, pop it off. I'm not going to throw the ball here, but I'll give Emery a couple of chances to make something spicy happen. Unfortunately, nothing is happening with our backup center, Cooper Mays, against the Forrest Buckner, who is now on fire. And 3rd down, that was a blown play right there. And that's going to be, I believe, a sack. Yeah, it's going to count as a sack for the Indianapolis Colts, and we just punt it on the last play of the first half. Colts actually try to block it right there. Not a bad strategy since you're not really trying to do too much on this return. Yeah, on that 3rd down play call, I thought I just called a halfback dive. I believe I called like an RPO bubble. So, I was expecting the ball to go to Emery, and we ended up just keeping it. I never handed it off to Emery. So, that was a mistake as you see Buckner on the ground. DJ downfield. Beautiful pass. But, unfortunately, Kenny Galladay not both feet in bounds, and the connection, oh man, we barely got brought down right there. Chenault was nearly gone. Instead, it's 3rd down. It's DJ. He's got space once again on 3rd down. Floating to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's rolling back up, and he's easily got that first down. But yeah, the connection between us and Kenny Galladay has been up and down, to say the very least, so far today. Mostly down, to be honest. As we'll go RPO on 2nd down. It's Debo with the catch, but we do have a flag, and usually on these RPOs, that means, yes, illegal man downfield, and that's Cooper Mays, who is definitely not having a standout game in a place of J.C. Treader, who is out with the torn labrum, as DJ on 2nd and 16 just gets it off. Oh, trying to hit Thornton right there. Actually nearly got it to him. Instead, it is going to be incomplete. It is going to be 3rd down against the 3-man rush. Buckner getting penetration. DJ rolling, finding Amon-Ra underneath. It's not close to a first down, but that's going to put us in field goal range for Johnny Hecker money. Remember what I said. It's just about getting into Hecker's field goal range, and Focus Kicker will pretty much do the rest for us. Now it's a big conversion for us. That would have been a tough field goal without the Focus Kicker, but it's pretty much money, and that'll bring us within 3 of the Indianapolis Colts, as Indy with Jameis running out of bounds. We haven't seen the Colts really put together a downfield drive so far this game, so we need to force them to go the length of the field, and let's see what they can do. Jonathan Taylor, oh, putting right on skates, right, feeling oh so wrong, as Jonathan Taylor gets a big gain. They'll fake the sweep this time. Shipley getting away as far as he can from Julian Okwara, who eventually does make the tackle. Jonathan Taylor now has his X factor, which is freight train, which means that we're kind of in trouble once he gets the ball, which he does on the check down. I mean, it's always safe to assume he's going to get the ball unless he doesn't get the ball, right? Or if he's not in the game, which Will Shipley has been doing a solid job. The Colts, they're just running the ball no matter who's in the game. It's Shipley. They'll fake it to him underneath. This will be Trey Burton trying to get away from the defender. He'll get out of bounds after a gain of 5. Now it's Taylor back in it. Taylor on the counter, cut it inside, and nearly had a touchdown, nearly had a first down. Didn't get either. 3rd and inches. Jonathan Taylor, surely he gets the ball. Yes, he does. He gets the first down. He gets the touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, a true freight train in this one, as the Colts, they put together that field-to-field drive, and they're going to go up 10 points late in the 3rd quarter. So, just straight up ground and pound mentality by the Indianapolis Colts are not really even disguising what they want to do. It's up to our Detroit Lions to eventually knock Jonathan Taylor out the zone and then figure out how to get the stop from there. But first things first, we got to focus on this offensive drive. Got to get points here. That's not going to help. Trying to find someone open, but the coverage is stout. That's an incompletion. Once again, Colts going with straight up coverage, 3-man rush. So that'll give us the time to eventually locate Amon-Ra St. Brown, but once again, Lions receivers not getting their feet in. Last time it was Kenny Galladay messing up, didn't get one, maybe two in. And that was actually Amonra stepping out of bounds before he made the catch. But on 3rd down and 13, this time Amonra rights his wrongs. He'll get the conversion as DJ in trouble again. The tackles right now not doing well against those contained rushers. 2nd down and 14, Amonra gets the ball. Amonra goes backward. In those situations, we just seem to continuously be going backward the past couple of weeks. 3rd down and 17, tough to convert. You need a perfect pass, and we got it from DJ to my boy Cole Kmet, man. Cole Kmet's impact for our squad has been solid in his first season with our Detroit Lions, as DJ able to escape and get the first down as DJ, first down, passing one more time, going to Debo. Oh, Debo still on his feet, and he'll get the first down out at the 8. Now here we are, RPO, and it's picked off. That's Marcus Peters on the interception, and Peters with no one in sight. Galladay will try, but he won't quite get there. Marcus Peters, the ball hawk, hawked our chances of potentially winning this game, at the very least making it a one-possession game. Oh man, what a play by Peters, because he was blocked by Galladay as we let the ball loose on that RPO. He just, I mean, maybe a glitchy play, but Hardaway somehow shed off the block and was able to get the pick in one motion. So, I mean, that was kind of wild and didn't quite expect that. Didn't quite expect this to happen, but that was because I accidentally spammed the X button trying to get the ball. And Bobby Okereke is going to make us pay and then some. He gets the pick and he takes it back for 6. So, back-to-back pick sixes where, you know, it just felt like that was not the intended strategy, to say the very least. Like, not even that I felt like, oh damn, I made a mistake. That was just like I spammed the X button and accidentally threw it, and unfortunately it got picked off, which I was just sitting there like, yo, Madden, like, really? Because the past couple of games we played against the Vikings and Packers, the Vikings and Packers both did that, where they spammed the snap button and like threw it accidentally, and they both got completions, and I did it and I got picked off. I was like, yo, Madden, like, I see how it is. And then, you know, like I said, the RPO, like, I was just like a 1 out of 100 play that Marcus Peters made. That's a 100 out of 100 play. That's picked off every single day of the week and twice on prime time television. Peters with a prime time performance. His 2nd pick 6 of the game. His 3rd pick overall. Surely the game ball goes to Marcus Peters in this one. And the game ball will definitely not be going to anybody on the Detroit Lions. We were just a couple of minutes ago threatening to make it a 3-point game, and we find ourselves down 31. Well, 3 pick sixes will do that to you. Definitely. So this game has gone haywire very quickly, and at this point, I'm just kind of trying stuff out. I'm like, you know, I'm going deep in the playbook. I'm like doing all sorts of weird stuff. I'm trying to throw jump balls to Kenny Galladay, even though we've kind of been doing that for most of this game, and you know, but very little success. 3rd down and 5. We'll drop back here with DJ with 5 minutes remaining. It's just truly garbage time in this one, and this is going to end up being a blowout loss for our Detroit Lions unless we really pull something out, as that's going to be picked off as well by Sheffield. And that's really the story of this game, man. It just, I don't know what it was. I was just a little bit late in this game on my reads and stuff like that. A little bit rusty, right? And I guess that'll happen. I honestly am not expecting to be as sharp as attack for all 16 games. When we're playing Madden in July, I'll be honest with you guys, like, my Madden in July give a damn factor, my meter, is not always pegged at the highest. And it might show a couple of times, but you know, with a loss like this, I think the give a damn meter will be raised a little bit higher just to make sure this doesn't happen again. Like I said, we were very close to, you know, I mean, we're going to keep this a close game. It just, the pick 6 really changed things, and then the accidental pick 6 that followed, yeah, that really did it in as we go downfield to Kenny Galladay. But, you know, I'm okay with a game like this. Like I said, as long as we have teaching points and we know how to bounce back from a loss like this, which there are plenty of things we did wrong, especially in the first half of the game, like a couple of those 3rd downs. A lot of the balls we threw to Kenny Galladay were just like legitimate jump balls, and that was by design because I wanted to see how many jump balls we could get away with throwing to Kenny Galladay, right? We haven't really done it too much this season besides against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and it worked a lot against Tampa Bay. It's not really smart, but it's like, if Kenny G is a glitch like that, well, you know, we see one-on-one, we got to give it to Kenny, right? See if he can come down with that thing. But yeah, part of it's going against Marcus Peters. He's a great corner, and I mean, part of it's just dumb. So, we'll throw that one in the garbage, I suppose, as a 4th down. Jump ball! Nearly falls, or does fall right in the hands of Cole Kmet, but his hands weren't good enough to catch it. Even a play that we could have fluked into, we still didn't get, so. Yeah, but I'm cool with a game like this because, like, you know, the Colts, they really played this game not to lose, right? Like, they played some, like, chicken football out there. It's like, yeah, we'll just go straight up coverage all game. We'll run it and only throw bootlegs. Like, it's like, all right, bro. Like, if you need this win that badly to pay off your mortgage or something, cool, so be it. But, you know, sometimes you mess around, sometimes you get burnt, and here we got burnt. So a long 16-game season, like I said, you know, I feel like we have good bounce-back opportunities, and we could afford to take a loss, trying stuff out, and hopefully next time we could be a little bit sharper and come through. And we're going to be on a big stage next week on Thanksgiving Day against the Texans, like we were in Season 1. Hopefully we could repeat what we did in Season 1 and get the victory. So we'll see how it all shakes out. Leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed it. GG, well, not really GG to this guy, but GG to the Green Bay Packers at least. Subscribe for more Madden 21 gameplays and eventually Madden 22. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you as always for watching.